They say the darkness isn't empty. For those who've stared into its depths long enough, the truth becomes horrifyingly clear. There is something there. It waits, it watches, and when the light dies, Malrathis emerges. Malrathis is no mere creature. It is a predator born of shadow and malice, older than time itself. Its body is a shifting amalgamation of void and flesh, impossible to fully see or understand. Its limbs twist unnaturally, elongating and retracting as it moves. The only constants are its eyes, two burning, dimly glowing points of light that float in the void of its face. Its mouth, when it reveals itself, is a jagged maw filled with rows of impossibly sharp teeth, stretching far wider than its form should allow. But its most terrifying feature is its silence. Malrathis moves without sound. A predator that strikes before its prey even knows it's being hunted. The stories began centuries ago. People would vanish without a trace, leaving behind nothing but claw marks gouged into walls and faint smears of black ichor. Survivors, if they could be called that, returned broken, hollow shells of their former selves. They would sit in corners, whispering nonsense about the eyes in the dark and teeth in the shadows, until they took their own lives in an effort to escape its memory. Malrathis doesn't kill for food or sustenance. It kills for pleasure. Its favorite prey is the fearful, the ones who sense its presence, who hear the faint scraping of claws behind them, who feel the cold breath on their neck but dare not turn around. It feeds on the terror it creates, savoring the moment when its victim finally sees its burning eyes and knows there is no escape. It is drawn to darkness, and the darker the place, the stronger Malrathis becomes. A power outage, a flickering bulb, a long walk home under a moonless sky, all are invitations for it to hunt. But it isn't just physical darkness that calls to it. Malrathis thrives on the darkness in people's hearts. Guilt, despair, anger. Those who carry these burdens are marked, their shadows growing unnaturally long and their reflections becoming distorted. These are the signs that Malrathis is near. There is no defeating Malrathis. Light slows it, but doesn't stop it. No amount of prayers, wards, or rituals can banish it. Once it marks you, it will follow you forever. It doesn't need to rush. It enjoys the chase, letting its victims spiral into paranoia and madness before it strikes. The longer it waits, the sweeter the fear. The final moments of its victims are always the same. A sudden extinguishing of light, an all-encompassing silence, and then nothing. They are simply gone, dragged into the abyss where Malrathis resides. Some believe it takes its prey to a pocket of eternal darkness, where their screams feed its endless hunger for all eternity. And so, when the lights flicker, or the shadows feel too thick, remember, you are not alone. Malrathis is there, lurking just beyond the edge of perception, waiting for the moment when your fear overtakes you. Once it does, the last thing you will see are its eyes, two dimly glowing embers in an endless sea of black. Then you will know the truth. The darkness is not empty. It never was.